Today is going to be a little different.
Pam wants you. She explained why, but I couldn't figure it out.
Okay, cheers, drummer boy.
Hey.
Gage,
What's up, boss? Anything I can do for you, boss?
I need you to do something for me.
You should head back.
Yeah. Suppose I need a break from actually having a good time anyway. You know where to find me.
We'll send him to... Oh. Thought I could send you to Starlight Drive-In. I guess he's not going there. There is a lot that I still need to do. I forgot Deacon is also a companion. Can't take him for this next bit though. So we're in the Railroad HQ. I want to speak to Tinker Tom, Pam, and then we're going to do Blind Betrayal and get Dance back. Because I need to max him out as well. We'll be back for you later, Deacon.
DIA. Shit, man. That cache you found has some real serious high tech. But the creme de la creme is ballistic polymer weave. Lightweight, serious stopping power. And it looks just like normal clothing. I got some in stock now. Oh, give me some time. I got all sorts of ideas.
He's definitely, what's the word? He's grown on me.
Excuse me.
With that latest one, Mila's got good coverage of the Commonwealth. I know another building that could use a Mila. But if you're here to check out the latest and greatest, that's good.
Wonder where this next one's gonna be. Always sends me somewhere wild.
I hope to God the Institute doesn't find us here.
His root's been...
Please not soon.
Calculating. Institute presence increases odds of detection of all northern routes by 52%.
52%. That's prohibitively dangerous.
Charmer, how do you feel about getting thrown back into the fire?
That's my job.
I'm on a first-name basis with fire.
You're in the right line of work, then. We've hit a snag with Dr. Amari. You haven't met her. She works in Good Neighbor, and she plays a vital role in our organization. Synths are supposed to go to the memory den. The doctor gives them a new set of memories, then they move out. But her latest patient is stuck there. The runner's route has been compromised.
Have we done this
and
before?
We're looking for options.
New
Why do
memories?
synths get new memories?
The mind job is voluntary. Each synth has his or her own reasons for opting in. Most do it to avoid being captured. A synth knows nothing about our world. There's dozens of ways they could slip up and draw attention to themselves. Pam, what if we reroute through Lexington?
The switchboard is a nexus of Institute activity. Odds of detection increase exponentially with proximity to the nexus.
In English, Pam.
She means we can't run ops anywhere remotely near Switchboard. The Gen 1s blocking the original route have to go.
Okay.
I think the doctor's right.
You see? Even he agrees with me.
Enough. We do it your way, then. Go to Dr. Amari and tell her rerouting isn't possible. You're there to clear the route for one last run. There's a lot at stake here, so get the job done.
I suppose you're
Memory
here for my medical
interrupted.
services. Let's see.
I took
what's
care of
wrong
the
with
courser.
you today.
Mission's outcome correctly predicted. Warning. Odds of more coursers being discovered are extremely high. Reward for service delivered.
Oh, thanks, Pam.
Pam,
Systems locked. Building statistical model for Operation Tea Party.
There it is. Desk font.
About to head out. My safe house kiddies need me to make some booms.
We're all the synths got.
Nope.
You
Drummer.
got what it takes to go far with us. I can tell.
Oh, I thought everything had respawned. A few things. Here and there. I'll take it. Okay. I love how I'm working with all these factions, but I'm not really working with all these factions. You know, you ever get that? So, let's go do this. There are several endings or ways to go about it. I'm going to save. We'll see what all the dialogue outcomes can be before we go the route we're actually going to go. So, this will be interesting. Except when this happens. Ow. Ow. Get out of here. I don't know if I had hacked this last time.
Going down.
Right, well. For a little bit of a refresher, Dance is a synth. Maxim sent me to deal with him.
Attention. This is now a
How do we get in? Oh yes, we can go around. Did we ever go in here? I don't have a memory of that. We've been playing this for so long, I can't remember. There's also, hopefully with time permitting, we have a location I would love to check. Monitoring terminal. Captain Rutledge has ordered me to take over long-range monitoring today. That means 4 weeks stuck in this bunker with only military rations, old magazines, and a transistor radio to keep me company. However, I'll try and make the best of it and do my job, and monitor the airwaves for any suspicious transmissions. Maybe next month I'll get a more interesting assignment, but for now it's time to kiss the light of day. Goodbye for a month. Had a strange incident today. I was monitoring the low band frequencies, the stuff normally used by outdated equipment, when I came across a strange repeating message. It was in English, but it was difficult to make out due to all the static. It stopped broadcasting after about an hour, and I made out a few phrases. Internal void, dreams are getting darker, and blood runs so still. The only thing I could pick up was what I was assuming to be a call sign DEK. I'm going to send these phrases to translation in Washington as soon as possible. I haven't heard a thing from Washington yet, so I assume they haven't come up with any answers. While I was waiting, I decided to continue monitoring the same frequency around the clock. I tuned in, but I haven't heard a thing in 4 days. I'm getting awfully anxious to hear something new, or for the translation guys to tell me what the heck I had heard, but for now I've just got to wait. I woke up today to a banging noise in the elevator door, like someone was trying to get in. I looked at the readout and it said that the elevator has been in its lockdown position since I got here, so that doesn't make any sense. I decided to activate the bunker's defense systems as a precaution and broke out the emergency rifle. We keep locked down here. I have to admit, a cold chill was running down my spine. The banging continued for almost an hour, then it stopped. I don't know why, but I have a strange feeling that this is somehow related to the mysterious broadcast I intercepted. It's been 5 days since the banging in the elevator, and Washington finally broke radio silence to tell me that the holotape recording they received was blank. When I listened to my local playback, I discovered they were right. My tape had nothing on it. When I mentioned the noises, they had told me it was possible I was experiencing auditory hallucinations from being isolated for so long. They said to hang tight and they'd send someone out to relieve me. It's possible this isolation did something to my mind. Maybe I wanted to find a mystery to solve to occupy the time so badly, I imagined it. Whatever it was, I hope this doesn't go down on my permanent record. Ooh, now that gives you a wee chill, don't it? He was just hearing noises. Oh, wait a minute. Was it not the bear? There was definitely a bear in here. Ooh. No, we have spent too long not drinking the water to just drink the water. Okay, the Ogwai is dead, I presume. Okay. Hello, Dance. Let's have a little chat. Let's pick all this up.
I'm not surprised Max sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
Why didn't you tell me?
Why didn't you tell me, Dance?
Because I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
Ignorance of identity?
How could you not know that you're a synth?
It doesn't make sense to me either. It just feels like a cruel joke. I remember being a child. I remember growing up in the ruins. Everything. I suppose they programmed that all into my head. I mean, I feel like I've been in control of my entire life. Making my own decisions and determining my own fate. Even though the proof states I'm a synth, I don't feel any different than I did before. I still feel like human. Why does any of this even matter to you? You're obviously here to carry out Maxon's orders. Does he even want me alive?
A way out, don't know.
Of course not. Synths are the enemy, remember?
All too well. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that we're good friends, and this must be very difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
Why did you run?
If you really feel that way, why did you run in the first place?
The moment I learned the truth, I knew my life was in danger. I'm a soldier, so self-preservation kicked in. I needed to regroup and assess the situation. Once I got here, and I had some time to think, I realized I'd just made everything worse. I should have stayed on the Prydwen and accepted the inevitable. Like I said, I need to be the example, not the exception.
You're a machine, you're human, I'm not sure. Okay, this is where we'll really deviate.
I see you've calculated all the variables, just like a machine.
Your anger simply proves my point. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
So I'll agree to execute him.
If it needs to be done, then so be it.
I've never been prouder of you than I am right now, brother.
Oh!
It's been a pleasure serving with you.
Oh, this is grim.
Ad Victorium, brother.
Okay, so no one wants that ending. I agree. I didn't want that ending, so we're not going to get that ending. I'm not sure.
I can't tell if that's the human or the machine talking.
The fact that you're confused only strengthens my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
Refuse any other way?
Is there any way out of this?
We both know that this is the right thing to do. If you refuse to follow Maxon's orders, you're undermining everything the Brotherhood stands for. I can't allow that to happen on my account.
No. I won't do it, Dance.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive. Why would you do that for me?
Okay, Maxon's wrong. Card's way out, losing a friend.
You're the proof that Maxon's wrong. You're a synth, but everything you've done has been for the good of mankind.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I'm not technology that's gone out of control. I've been a benefit to mankind, not its downfall. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my next move.
Fair enough. Let's try the other option there.
You need to face this, Dance. Dying is the coward's way out.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I can't run away from what I am. To find peace, I need to face the fact that I'm my own worst enemy and live with the consequences. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes.
Okay. And then we'll go the one that I'm actually going to go with, which is...
I've already lost my family. I don't want to lose my friend.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I should consider how my death might affect the people that care about me. People like you and Halen. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my next move.
There is a sarcastic approach here.
Yeah, there is that little problem to deal with.
Actually, I might have a solution. The only clear choice is for me to leave the Commonwealth. The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission was a success, or Maxon will just send someone else to hunt me down. Now, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
So we get the hollow tags either way. And I'll take this for this next bit that we've got coming up. Alright, soldier. See you later. Enjoy whatever it was you were doing down here. It is creepy. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure there's nothing gonna happen with this decision. I don't know if the game will glitch or anything if I don't wait for you, so I'll play ball.
Going up.
I left him anyway. Look, the game will bring him to us. Let's see what we're gonna run into. How's Maxon gonna respond? I've never played this mission before. Like, this is everything you're seeing, I've seen for the first time now. Now, you might wonder, how do you have thousands of hours and never actually done a full playthrough? I don't know, I got so sidetracked. Unmarked locations, doing content, like never ever progressing through the game. Because I always said I would love to keep it for my 100% run. That I was going to eventually do. Oh, look at, we're doing it now. Woohoo! This elevator, come on, man. Out of a courtesy, this place was not that deep. Also, what's the green all about?
Ground floor.
Uh-oh. Ah, shit. There he is.
How dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not his fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
Finding us, you're wrong. Ridiculous orders, not a thing.
How did you find us?
When I sent you to execute this machine, I suspected you'd have difficulty following my orders. Now that I've arrived, it appears that my instincts were correct. What did it say to you that made you betray the Brotherhood? Why is it still alive?
What is going on in the background here? Not a thing, you're wrong.
He's still alive. Because you're wrong about him.
Him! Dance isn't a man. It's a machine. An automaton created by the Institute.
What is
It
happening
wasn't born
here?
from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that about
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far. Look around you, Dance. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
Save mankind? That's insane. Same belief, seriously?
Dance wants to save mankind, not destroy it.
You're as delusional as you are insubordinate. How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory, and some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt pride. And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not exist. I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it. Whatever you
I love the
decide,
fighting, like what?
know that I'm going to my grave with no anger and no regrets.
Touching. Either you execute Dance, or I will, Knight. The choice is yours.
Right, one second. So it's a raider fighting the vertibird?
Speak, Knight. This needs to be resolved now.
What about me? I'll execute him. Right, we'll execute him.
For the good of the Brotherhood. He needs to die.
Finally. You've come to your senses. You may proceed, Knight.
Ad Victorium, brother.
Oh, that's so
You've
sad.
done the right thing, Knight.
There was no other choice. The Brotherhood must come first.
Let your devotion to our cause be an inspiration to us all.
Okay. Back to it. There is a good ending to this. From what I've seen on the wiki. Again, I've never played this before, so... You execute him, what about me?
After all the sacrifices I've made, and all the battles I've fought for the Brotherhood, you need to listen to me. You owe me that much.
Very well. I'm listening.
Okay, so... Changed my mind. You'll lose us both. He saved lives, trust and respect.
Whether he's human or not, Dan saved the lives of countless Brotherhood soldiers. Now it's time you saved his.
You're a stubborn man. So, it appears we've arrived at an impasse. Allowing Dance to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist that he remains alive, which leaves me with only a single alternative. Dance, as far as I'm concerned, you're dead. You were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood Knight, and your remains were incinerated. From this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Pridwin, or speak to anyone from the Brotherhood of Steel. Should you choose to ignore me, know you'll be fired upon immediately. Do we understand each other?
I do. Thank you for believing in me, Arthur.
Don't mistake my mercy for acceptance. The only reason you're still alive is because of him. I'm returning to the Pridwin Knight. Take some time. Say your goodbyes. And then I expect to see you there. We still have the Institute to deal with.
Okay, let's go kill these guys.
Lost vision. Going weapons forward.
Well, they actually killed... The pilot's dead! What is this? They actually killed the pilot. Oh, it's funny. Haven't killed the Forged in so long.
Hi. It took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxon like that.
Friendship.
At least we know he isn't chasing you anymore. If you stay here, you should be safe.
That's an excellent suggestion. I didn't plan on spending the rest of my days at this old listening post, but it will have to do. Besides, you're still going to need my help, and I'll be damned if I'm going to let you wander the Commonwealth alone.
Welcome back, Dance.
You better get back to the Pridwin. In the meantime, I'll start making this bunker more livable. If you ever need me, I'll be right here.
Target lost.
Come with me.
Can't you come with me now?
You heard what Maxon said. If I'm seen aboard the Pridwin, at the police station, or at the airport, not only would I be killed, I'd undermine his authority. I won't do that. But if you need me to take the fight anywhere else, I'll be there.
What about Halen?
I don't think Maxon knew she was involved, so she'll be safe. I'll contact her, and let her know what happened here. It's the least I could do.
Are you gonna have a problem killing synths?
I might physically be a synth, but my heart and mind belong to the Brotherhood. The Institute is still a tremendous threat to the Commonwealth. They possess technologies that need to be confiscated or destroyed. I promise you, I won't hesitate to pull the trigger on them.
Good mom.
Goodbye, Dance.
Farewell. I hope the next time we meet, it will be under happier circumstances.
Hey.
You're making the Brotherhood proud. You're one hell of a soldier.
Can I not? You not come with me? Okay, apparently I've got to continue that, which I'm not too bothered about. Okay. Slugum Droves delivery. Disable those. I wonder if they respawned. I'll go see. If they haven't respawned, I'll probably shut them down. Because I was leaving them so they'd respawn. So I could get more Enclave armor. If they have respawned, I may just leave them. So we'll see. What? Serious? Boo. Okay, that's... Did it even respawn items? That's nice, but... I wonder, do they just keep spawning? Ooh. Lovely jubbly. Let's go kill that legendary Deathclaw that's always about here. Oh, and the gunner's up there. Yeah, I haven't been here in a while. They all deserve to go. Hey, big boy. Oh, an albino one. I haven't seen one of you in a while. Let's see what you look like up close. Lovely. Legless. Look, it is ridiculously overpowered at this point because I have played this game for the guts of 100+ hours. This is eventually what you will achieve if you just, you know, keep playing, keep doing missions, build settlements. You know, at a certain point, other than mods or a complete restart, this is where you land. Well, it's good to get a wee bit further in the campaign. Of course, there is the question of a few more settlements that need built and a few that need dealt with. Alright, I'll take Throat Slicer and I will just go through here hand to hand. It's not that I'm not confident, you just never know. There's a lot going on right now. Okay, I actually cannot see this. Did it fall? There it is.
Kilo, India, Lima, Lima.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not wearing my proper armor, so yes, that makes sense. Also cool.
Engaging.
Where is... That's it. I'm throwing a grenade at you. You take that. Ha! Not so fun now, are you? Getting on like that. Turned to paste. Yeah. Today I'll be just mopping up a lot of things in the map. I have to find that Slocum's Joe. But we'll go speak to Maxon. See what the next stage is after Blind Betrayal. I think it sort of goes into the same line as the Institute, where we're at Mass Fusion. I think that's the sort of point we're at. Oh. doggos. Didn't mean to send him flying, but apparently that's what happened there. Tesla can. This looking Joe's is this way. Do you remember the sentry bot? Remember all those episodes ago where I couldn't kill it and it was a complete nightmare? I remember. Does it respawn? Oh, it doesn't respawn. Oh, it's so sad. Oh, you respawn. And the stake respawns. But the big scary sentry bot does not. Okay, I'll need to change my armor back over to something else. What insanely heavy, silly thing am I carrying? Bone cutters can go. Yeah, legendary. Let's go. That's enhanced polymer thing. Those synths aren't even worth the bullets. I should know. They're my synths. Alright, guys. Don't mind me. I'm just here for something that really should have already been collected. I'm actually a wee bit confused as to why I'm back in this building. Did I not grab the Slocum's Joe delivery in my other run? Or in another episode? Apparently not. But here it is. Hey, the franchise kit unlocks Slocum's Joe Donuts and Coffee Workshop. Back to the red rocket. I'll drop whatever I've picked up, change my armor, and then go take out the other Enclave tower, and then we'll go to Maxon. Don't think I've showed you just quite how much I've gathered over the time. It is something to behold. And I've gotten to the point now where it's like second nature if I know what I'm putting in. 50 caps. Water is a rare commodity. Ooh. Ooh. I'll have to use that at some point. Nuke. Then we have a wee Tesla cannon. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. Wait, can I not just sort by like value? Or wait, if I put that in, does that not mean I've just got all... Yeah, well, I will throw it in. I know I made a song and dance out of nothing there. Scrap. Look what you get for all these. Ooh, no. Hold on. Can I make the Nuka better? Can make it standard or... Oh, I can Can't really make it a nuke. Apparently you can make it really overpowered with like a wee glitch. I must look into that. Anyway, over to this. T-shirt. Slocum Joe uniform. Threw you in the legendary box. Give me my armor back. I kind of slap on ballistic weave on this and ballistic weave on this. Where do you see the... Oh. Where do you see the damage? Like, look at them! 236 damage threshold. Like, I mean, is it absolutely amazing? Not really. Is it damn good? Yeah. Okay, now what random thing am I currently holding on to? What do I have that's so heavy? Oh, you just casually weigh like 36. Cool. Alright. Let's just finish this quest, I suppose. Aww. The poor glowing Marlurk. Oh, no. Oh, I'll let him out. These raiders are being mean to you. Also, they killed themselves off my ricochet. That's a-okay. Go get him. You can keep shooting me, but he's gonna go for you because you were currently trying to kill him. It's just a little wasteland of justice that, let's just say, I'm very glad that we are delivering. Wow. That was a really bad shot, wasn't it? We could have been buddies, you know. You could be my wasteland pet. But no. Decided to attack him after saving your life. To stop further garrisons? I don't get that though. There was no further garrisons. That was the problem. Okay, they're all easy enough. That's fine. Yep. Elder Maxon. Boston Bugle, that's an easy one. I want to see what this is all about. Near Mass and Gravel and Sand. Because it says the rendezvous, I think it's with the pack. I think the disciples want me to go to the dugout and the pack want me to go to Mass and Gravel and Sand. I don't know where the operator sent me. And I don't know if I got all that mixed up. But one way or another, things are going to happen. Which is great. So let's have a little look then. Ew. Ooh, I'm about to make a name for myself here. Hitman's Calibrated Powerful Pistol. I love that the Deadpool Wolverine meme, if you watch this like years down the line, I'll be like, what? What's he talking about? Oh, crap. Oh no! I did more damage to my feet by doing that. I mean, what's the worst thing this team could be doing? Come on then. Where did his head go? Miles away. Love that. Oh, this was the operators. Silly me. Thinking it was, I don't know, someone else. It's a really nice unmarked location if you get it to where it spawns with no one about. Normally it's scavengers and raiders having to fight. If you can sneak in, I mean, supplies are supplies early game. You gotta take what you can get. Like this. Massively stuffed duffel bag. Okay, that's more quests done. Boston Bugle. To the Woodwind we go. Wow. It's extremely foggy up here. You could just simply walk off the edge. Don't want to do that.
Greetings, Knight.
Oh no, it's not night for now. It's not gonna be night for long.
Oh man, if I'm late for muster one more time, Captain Kells is gonna have me doing 100 push-ups.
That should be light work for a member of the Brotherhood.
Reporting is ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. This conversation will be the last time we speak about Dance. As far as the Brotherhood of Steel is concerned, he's dead. Do you understand?
He's safe. Understood. Brotherhood first.
Of course. The Brotherhood must come first.
Perhaps there's hope for you yet. Of course. Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor.
It's missing you didn't take that.
Paladin.
Power armor? Not even cold. I'm honored.
Where did Dance keep his power armor?
I'm certain you can find it in Proctor Ingram's section of the ship. Wear it with pride. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them, or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Hey, level up. What to pick? What to pick? World's my oyster in this one. I think I said at one point, oh, I need to get more of that. Wait a minute. I want to see this. Oh my goodness, that was a perk? You're kidding me, right? You are kidding me. That is so... Ah!
Hey there.
Your promotion was well-deserved, Paladin.
Hey.
Hail, Paladin.
Yeah, Paladin time. No, that's a little mad. There was literally a perk. That's like sleight of hands. Do you know how long I wanted a perk like that?
Ferrum Squad, report to debriefing. Ferrum Squad to
Now, these quarters would be brilliant if, for one thing, I can fast travel to the Red Rocket and I can throw all my stuff away, but why? Like, a quality of life thing. If I, as I said, if I ever get close to a developer, I would love to just ask, what would prevent including, like, all I'm asking is, hit there, do you want to fast travel? Where do you want to fast travel to inside? Like, the quarters, you know, wherever. I just take you straight to it. But there is a desk fan, so you know what? I'm slightly more amused by it all. So this was Dance's quarters. That's so sad. He was the best of the best. I get why he had to go, but even still. I wish there was like an additional way about it. Although we definitely did the best we could. Back out. Let's get this power armor.
Attention. Tomorrow's tactical briefing has been postponed.
Wait,
a new time and date will be forthcoming.
Whose is this? Did I read Captain Kill's terminal yet? Let's go and jog my memory. Oh, yes. Yes, I read all that. Is our boyo still here? He is!
Cade won't clear me for duty yet. I think he's giving me orders.
I think it's
the
for...
next recovery team will bring back some decent supplies.
I think it's for the best. It's not it. That's not it. I'll give it back to Paladin Dance, to be honest with you.
Laser weapons myself. It's a cleaner shot. Leave that memorable ozone smell behind.
Put two in the head and they'll stay dead. Advice to live by.
There is a different world where the HUD is not like this. At least it's optional. What's out here?
I'll send for you if I need you.
No worries. Well, it's all still regarded as... Yep, let's see. We picked up some disturbing news regarding a rise in super mutant activity across the Commonwealth, and Paladin Hudson has bravely volunteered to single-handedly investigate. This mission will take the Paladin deep into hostile territory, so you'll need all the support we can provide. I'm having Tegan give Paladin Hudson an ample supply of ammunition and making sure Ingram certifies his power armor in peak condition. I'm also allowing Paladin Hudson full use of one of our vertibird gunships, so I'll have one prepped immediately. Once everything is ready, I'll meet you and Paladin Hudson on the flight deck so we can give him a proper send-off. I can't stress to you how dangerous this mission will be, so it's imperative we must provide the Paladin all the support we can muster. So that was for Paladin Hudson. This was Recon Squad Artemis. As requested, and providing you all the current information we have on Recon Squad Artemis. According to our records, we sent them into the Commonwealth 3 years ago to perform a standard survey beginning with the Malden area. We received a few reports from the team and they abruptly lost contact. Nothing in their communications indicated anything unusual. So we assume they've either lost the ability to radio with us or have been killed. The squad consisted of 7 soldiers under the command of Paladin Brandis, so they had certainly plenty of firepower and the experience to survive a deep recon mission. I have several recon squads searching for Artemis's whereabouts, but so far they've been unsuccessful. Pudwin concerns. As you know, in order to get the Pudwin rapidly to the Commonwealth, I had my engineering team pull our older power plant and replace it with an updated fusion plant we pulled from that aircraft carrier wreckage. Rivet City. I was able to squeeze almost 100% efficiency from the new reactor, but the system is burning through coolant supply faster than expected. As we've been docked over the airport, I've been able to deactivate the main engines to cool down the reactor, but we're still eating up coolant. When we're in hover mode, we're eventually going to hit a point we'll run out of coolant. If that happens, we'll need to put the Pudwin on the ground. I desperately need your help. If you want to prevent that from happening, I'll be certain to provide you with the details at the next briefing. So this is Cade, Proctor Ingram. As requested, I've sent over my evaluation of Proctor Ingram's capabilities in the field. In my professional opinion, Ingram is fully capable of handling field operations and would benefit any team fortunate enough to have her. Before the Pudwind left the capital wasteland, I spent 6 months helping her design the power armor frame she's using to enhance her mobility. She's trained in the armor rigorously and is fully qualified, actually more than qualified to be placed with our ground troops. I've been treating wounded soldiers for 2 decades and have yet to see anyone that can match Ingram's level of commitment and determination. Confining her to the ship would be a waste of resources and a damn shame. Armoured jacket. You'll be pleased to know that the work on the armoured reinforcement plating for your jacket is complete, and I'll be more than happy to send a scribe to retrieve it when you're ready. The plating is fairly strong, but I think you'll appreciate how lightweight the entire jacket will feel once the modification's made. I've stress tested the plating. It should help you resist most types of energy weapon fire and most ballistic threats. After you try it on, let me know if you're more comfortable to wear it long term or if I need to make adjustments to the design. According to Proctor Quinlan, we have a serious security threat in our hands. There's a sizable stockpile of Fat Man shells kept nearby at the remains of Fort Strong. More disturbingly, the facility is currently held by a super mutant contingent of unknown size. I am certain I don't have to remind you the super mutants are smart enough to utilise the weapons and that the Pudwind is well within a Fat Man's launcher range. I urge you to send someone immediately to deal with this threat before we end up as targets for their nuclear arsenal. Update. I wanted to inform you that having all the Fat Man shells recovered from Fort Strong moved from the armory ruins to the lower cargo area of the Pudwind. This will ensure the weapons will remain protected as we prepare for assault in the Institute. I wonder, can you actually see them? Institute data. I'm pleased to report our new recruit has returned from the Institute with a holotape full of sensitive information. I've given the tape to Proctor Quinlan. His team can begin decrypting immediately. As soon as we have any concrete information, I'll let you know. Now that the gantry is complete, construction Liberty Prime can begin. I've pulled almost my entire engineering team onto the project, as well as some of Quinlan's scribes to assist with the complex calculations needed to get him on his feet. If our new recruit is successful, we'll have the rest of the parts we need to complete the project, and you can march Prime right up to the Institute's front door. I'm happy to report that Liberty Prime has been completed. Initial diagnostics of his operational capabilities are quite promising. Prime is currently running off the Pudwind's engines, and we hope to have a solution for starting his reactor core soon. Once the reactor core is started, we'll be able to release him from the gantry and send him on his way. Sir, I've placed our entire division on alert if you've requested, and am instructing soldiers to shoot Dance in sight rather than try to capture or contain him for study. I feel it's important we use his execution to set an example not only to our brothers and sisters, but to the Institute as well. While I'm aware that certain members of the Brotherhood were quite close to Dance, I'm certain you'll agree we can't afford to allow him to remain alive. In his time with the Brotherhood of Steel, he's amassed quite a bit of intelligence in our operations, and we have to stop him before the Institute throws the switch to bring him home. That was from Captain Kales. You have a very valuable desk fan. I will be retrieving it later on, sir. Pity I can't take anything.
I'm occupied at the moment. We'll speak later.
No worries, lad. No worries. Let's give these tech documents over. Oh.
A synth. Right under our noses the whole time. But what you did, it was the right thing. But you probably have some documents for me. Or perhaps you'd like to aid a research patrol.
He just sounds like something that should be out of Jurassic Park. A research patrol.
Technical documents for you.
These look rather promising. You certainly have a knack for this sort of work. Here are the caps that I promised. Remember, the Commonwealth is an almost unlimited source for these technical documents. Check every building you explore during your patrols very carefully, and you might be pleasantly surprised at what you find.
Awesome. What's the cat called again? Emmett.
Dance, a synth. Hard to stomach news like that. Are you doing all right? Anything that needs tending to?
What's new, Doc?
Been out of the loop. A lot of sick and injured taking up my time. Now, if you need treatment, let me know.
Okay.
If Dumb and Ugly had a child, It'd be a
Nice
super
self-service,
mutant.
brother. You take what you need.
If you run into any sense, shoot to kill. We don't take prisoners.
Squire.
Elder Maxton says it's important to take our duties as a squire seriously. I would never let him down.
There's 2 more of these we need to get.
I still can't believe Dance was really a synth. Goddamn traitor.
Welcome back. Heard about Dance. Just know, what you did was right. Now, what can I do for you?
Set me up.
All of my weapons are mission ready.
Oh, I didn't buy you? Oh, now I have. Honor? You're coming with me too? How did I miss these? I'll take a frame as well. Ooh.
Hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth scum.
Available in the repair bay. Oh. I will come back for you. Because I need to come back and steal the other ones too. Anyway, we'll throw this suit back to
Liberty Prime in action again.
Or
You know those
see if
synths
Dance will
with the
take it.
plastic faces? Ugh, they creep me the heck out.
It would suit him better. Oh, where are my manners? Sorry, sir. If I'm not mistaken, I'll survive any drop from here, right? I'm like 90% sure I'll survive this. Well, you're a tank. Of course you'll survive. That shit was cool. Wait, how do I now have enough carry weight? 402? What?
Soon I'll graduate tonight and get to take on missions like this on my own.
Oh, I thought I'd find Tegan down
I
here.
understand how you must be feeling, brother.
We really should
Dance
just stay out
betrayed
of
us
each other's
all.
way.
Hey, the bombs. Tegan? I don't know where Proctor Tegan is. I know someone in Vault 88 that would love all of these. Right, let's see if I can give this over to Dance again. Like, will he chat to me, do you think? Alright, let's see if Dance is still about. I want him back as a companion. Oh, do I have to actually go down to get him? Okay.
Going down.
Oh, Dance. Oh.
Why are you bothering with that junk? I know this may sound like a strange question, but tell me, what do you think about Scribe Halen?
Dedicated soldier.
She's as dedicated as they come. Real team player.
I couldn't agree more. But I wasn't looking for an evaluation of her performance as a scribe. I wanted to know what you thought of Halen as a person.
This isn't like, what's this about?
This isn't like you, Dance. Are you going to tell me what this is all about?
I suppose I'm beating around the bush because I don't normally find these discussions easy to handle. I'll try and get right to the point. The truth is, I'm worried about her. Since you and I are getting along so well, I felt like I could confide in you about it, to get your honest opinion.
Fair enough.
I appreciate that you value my opinion so highly. Tell me what's on your mind.
Let me explain everything from the beginning. A few months before you found us, one of my men was shot multiple times by raiders. Halen stayed by that knight's side for 2 days straight.
Hold on, this seems familiar.
Fighting to keep him alive. But he was on a slow decline. I decided that his suffering needed to end, and ordered Halen to administer an overdose of painkillers, so he could die with dignity. Even though I'm certain she wanted to continue fighting for that knight's life. She injected him without question.
Fair enough.
She did the right thing.
Of course she did. But the decision whether or not to ease that soldier's suffering isn't the point here. The point is what happened later that same evening. Halen approached me while I was on watch. She didn't say a word, but I could tell something was wrong. After what felt like an eternity, she collapsed into my arms, crying. I didn't know what to do, so I just held her for a while. A few minutes later, she stopped, kissed me on the cheek, and simply said, "Thank you," before heading back into the police station. Right then it hit me. Maybe I pushed her too hard. I ordered her to ignore her instincts, to do something her medical training told her was wrong. That's why I'm worried about her. And for that matter, everyone under my command.
Okay, well, the problem is, Dance, you're not in command of anyone.
Halen will be fine. It's you that I'm worried about.
Me? I see what you're getting at. I guess I never thought of it that way. Look, 4 soldiers. Over half of my team are gone. Each one of them died because of decisions that I made. I understand the risks that come with the job. We all do. But how can anyone have confidence in me anymore? Hell, how can I have confidence?
I am so confused. How did this happen?
The way you held Halen tells me you care about them. And they care about you.
I never thought of it that way. Well, it looks like things have taken a turn. I signed up to be your sponsor, so I teach you everything that I know. But it looks like I'm the one that needed the lesson today. All joking aside, I'm pleased that we had this discussion.
I mean...
And with all the problems you're facing, you still took the time to listen. It's comforting to know that I can speak to you as more than just your commanding officer.
Sure.
I can flirt? Wait, what? What is going on here?
I'm here anytime you need me, Dance.
Good. I may take you up on that someday. Anyway, thanks for letting me get that off my shoulders. I think it's been weighing on me more than I realized. I'm only sorry you had to see me at my worst, instead of at my best.
Paladin Dance.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Let's go.
Ready.
Roger that.
You are enemies of Brotherhood of Steel as long as he's your companion. Gotcha. Well, thankfully they're only random encounters, but we'll bear that in mind. Come on, Dance. Me and him are gonna hit the town. And in the next episode we're gonna do a few missions. Maybe go to Nuka-World. Do you want to see Nuka-World, Dance? I don't think you've seen it yet. It is a wonderful place. Wait till you see what I'm gonna do with it. And wait till you see the look on Preston Garvey's face once we tell him we're with the Raiders. It's gonna be good. Anyways, let's head on out.
Ground floor.
Dancing Tom. Adventures. Where is he? Come on, Dance. We get into the photo. Come on. There he is. Good man. Let's go. Thank you.